Welcome, guys. This is Mr. Weiss again, and this is the MOS PowerPoint exam part 2. So we're just going to pick up where we left off in part 1. So, question number 21, adding animation. It tells us to add animation to text on a slide. So let's go over to slide number 4. Over here, and we're going to click the animation button, and they're going to tell us to select the correct animation, which is right over here. So let's click swivel. There you go. Easy. So what you're going to do is you're going to select the correct text that they tell us to select. Then you're going to click on the animation button over here, and then you are going to highlight. Then you're going to go over to the add animation button, and then click the correct animation. Alright, the next question is modifying animation, changing animation duration. So we have to be on animation tab again, and the duration's right over here. So it's gonna be on the right hand of the ribbon. So they're gonna tell us to modify the duration. So let's do 5 seconds. All right. So let's preview. And there you go. It's taking its time. It's adding. We added 5 seconds. So it's going to take 5 seconds for each 5 of the points to come up on the screen. Now, they may ask us on the exam to add a delay on there. So same thing. Just going to either push down, most likely just highlight, just like we did with size and height, and to adjust the duration and delay. The next button is we're going to modify slide layout. So let's go to the correct slide. So I'm going to go on slide number 1. Then we're going to go to, again, home tab, layout, and they're going to ask us to, again, select the correct layout of that particular slide. Question number 4, editing chart data. Adding data to an existing chart. So I don't have a chart on here, so let's create a chart. So on slide 4 is going to be our chart. We're going to insert, and let's create a chart. So we'll go over here and going to create a chart. So let's do a line chart. Okay. There we go. And as you notice that Microsoft Excel comes up when we click on chart, when we add a chart on here, or we're going to be editing a chart. So everything's all figured out in here. Everything's good, so that's good. So how to edit a chart. So we're going to do chart tools, layout tab. First, when you have the chart on here, like so, you're going to click on the chart, and you go to chart tools, layout tab. The chart tools design tab, sorry, because we're going to be changing the design of the chart. So when you do that, you're going to click on Edit Data. And the add new data frame is going to come up. And you are just going to add new data. So let's add a new category. And we're just going to exit out. And you notice category number 5 shows up right on here. So that's all you need to do. So edit data. And create a new category. Or if they don't have you create a new category, you're just going to change the data already listed on the chart. Alright. The next one is going to be modifying charts. So right now we're already on the chart. And then we're going to go to Chart Tools Design tab. And we're going to change the chart type. So let's go to chart type, which is right on the right, last button on the right side. And let's change it to, I'm going to change it to a one I want, but on the exam they're going to change, you're going to have to change it to what they tell you to change it to. So keep that in mind. So we're going to change it to stock. Alright, there we go. It shows up the series. It also shows you categories. And the one that we created, category number 5. Alright? Now, we're going to modify animation. Modifying the order of animation. So, let's go back to the Home tab. Let's go back to where we selected, I think it was, where was it? Where do we do that animation? And it's right over here. We selected. We had the animation here. Let's go to animation. Yeah, this is the slide we added animation. So now we are just going to arrange the order. So you see these numbers on the left-hand side of the text, 1 through 5. We're going to rearrange that. So wherever they tell you to rearrange the order, we're going to do that. So let's click on number 1. And they want us to put number 1 to the very bottom. Now, let's do that. Just like that. They're gonna tell you guys where to move these points. So all you have to do is click on it, on which point to move, and just come up here, and it's gonna tell you where to go. All right. So now let's go to positioning in objects. Position objects on the slide. So let's go to, stay on this tab. So we're going to click on this picture. So we're going to do a Picture Tools Format tab. And then we're going to go click on Align Objects on the Align group. And then we are going to, we're going to pick one of these. So on the exam, they're going to tell you which one to pick. For me, I'm going to pick Align to the bottom. And there you go. That's all you're going to have to do. So you're going to go to the click on the picture, whatever picture they tell you to click on, and on this particular slide, go to the Picture Tools Format tab, and then go to the Align button over here, and click the appropriate button. Alright? Now, let's go to Ordering Slides. Moving a slide to a different location. This is pretty easy. This is question number 21. So all you gotta do is, for example, I'm gonna take up slide number 5. All you gotta do is click it and drag it over here. That's it. That is question number 28. Find a slide that you're going to move, click it, and drag it to the new location. Now, the next question we're going to do is we're going to hide a slide. So you're going to right click on that particular slide. That you're going to have to do over here. Right click on a particular slide, go to the very bottom, click hide. Now it's going to hide that slide on the presentation. So let's go to the preview. So remember, experience and expertise presentation. When we go through this presentation. See, it hides the slide. So all we have to do to unhide the slide is we're going to right click, undo it, and the slide is back visible again. Alright? Now, the next button, in which can't be a little confusing, adding sections. I know a couple of you on the first time we took the test had some issues on this. So what we're going to do is you're going to click before the first slide. So we'll go over here, you're going to click before the first slide, right up there. Then you're going to go to Home tab. And then you're going to click on the button on the bottom right hand corner of the slide group, called Section. Click that button, you're going to add a section. Alright? I'm going to rename this section. So we're going to right click on there, then you click Rename Section. And they're going to tell us what name to name it. So I'm going to put in South Ridge. And then you can hit Rename. Alright? Now, they're going to tell us to do it multiple times. So let's come over here. Right click. Add section. Right click again. Rename section. And we're going to name this State of Art. Alright. Let's do one more. So in between here, we're going to right click, we're going to left click, then right click, new add section, right click again, and then we're going to rename. And we are going to name this chart. And there we go. Our sections have been named. So now we're going to add applying in transitions to our presentation. So you're going to click on the appropriate slides. So I'm going to click on multiple slides here. So all you have to do to click on the appropriate slides is hit the shift key and click on the slides. Okay? So there you go. We got the appropriate slides clicked on. Now we're going to go to transitions. And now they're going to want us to add transitions to the given slides. So we're going to go to transitions, and now these are the transitions we're going to pick from. So we're going to hit the drop down arrow, and they're going to tell us what slides, what transitions to pick. So let's pick fracture. So and there you go. And if you wanted to apply it all, I know I made a mistake here, but I clicked all of the slides and that was unnecessary. So if they ask you to apply to all you're gonna do is click on the appropriate slide, change it, and then click apply to all. Alright? Now, we're going to be adding next slide numbers to the bottom of the slide. So how we're going to do that is you're going to go to the Insert tab, go to the right hand side of the presentation. You're going to go click on slide numbers button right here, and you're going to click on the button that says slide numbers, and then you're going to click the apply to all. And it's going to be adding, as we go through the slide presentation, it added slide numbers to the top. Now, they're going to tell you where to apply the slide numbers. I applied the slide numbers to the header, which is on the top. Now, if we go back to slide numbers, they're going to tell us where to apply it to. So, we're going to apply it to the footer. Alright? Actually, it doesn't do it that way. Maybe it doesn't have that on 2016, but they're going to tell you where to apply the slide on the presentation. They also may have you add the date and time on the presentation. So again, just going to click there and hit apply to all. And it's going to add the date and time on the presentation on the bottom. Alright? That's good. Alright, so the next few next few questions is going to be going on the file tab. So we're done with the meat and potatoes of the presentation. Actually, correct me. I stand corrected. We got one more question on this, and then we're going to move to the file tab. So now we're going to click on slideshow. We haven't gone over a slideshow yet, so we're going to move to slideshow. So let's go to slideshow, and then we're going to click on new. We're going to click on custom slideshow, and then we're going to click the drop down arrow, and then custom shows, and we're going to click on new. So what we're going to do is you're going to pick the particular slides that we want on our custom show. So let's pick just add. So it adds all of the slides on our custom show. And all you got to do is once you pick from here, you hit the check of the slides you want. They're going to tell you what slides that they want you to create the custom show. You're going to put over there, hit OK. And then they're going to ask you to rename the show too. So new over here. They're going to ask you to rename the show over here. I neglected to do that. So new show. So you hit OK, and we got the new name on there, and then click show, and it's going to show us with the transitions that we added. You see that? So bingo, just like so. Alright, now we are going to go over to the file tab now for the remainder of the questions. So let's click on the file, And this question is going to ask us inspecting the presentation. So they're going to want us to inspect the presentation. So we're going to be on the info button. So scroll down. Let's look for the inspection button. Media size and performance, no. Protect presentation, no. Inspect presentation, here we go. So we're going to click this button right here. And then we want to inspect document right here. And then we're going to click yes. And this button's going to come up. So we want to check for issues. So we have this, and then we're going to hit inspect. And we want to hit remove. And close. Bingo. Easy as pie. So that is question number 34. Question number 35 is setting presentation properties, which is on the right side over here. So they're gonna want you to add. First thing you do is probably show all properties. We want to make sure everything is shown. They're gonna probably want you to add a title, a tag, a comment, and so forth. They're gonna want you to add an author, all this stuff. And all you have to do is click on it. So title, tag, video. I spelled that wrong. Add text, category, and so forth. Just like that. And there you go. That is question number 35. Question number 36. Apply and print settings. So we're going to go over to the print section. And they're going to have us apply particular settings. What printer we want, what slides they want printed, if you want one per page, if they want 2 slides handout, and so forth. All that stuff's going to be located on the print button on the file tab. And that's question number 36. Now question number 37 is going to be modifying save options. So how do we modify save options? We're going to go down. We're not going to go save. We're not going to go save as. We're going to go to the options button. And then we're going to go to save. And they're going to ask us to modify save options. Mainly what they're going to want us to do is save auto information every. They're going to have us change this this button to like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes. Also, they're going to have us probably embed fonts in the file. And all you got to do is click OK, and then you're done. Alright guys, that is the end of part 2 of the MOS PowerPoint certification review. So I hope these 2 videos in coordination with my notes will help you with the presentation, with the exam. So I look forward to seeing you in class. Bye.